Hello, smart viewers. Welcome back to Face to Face. Welcome to the show with me, William. And as usual, I'm gonna discuss about various topics. And for this episode, I'm gonna discuss about what mostly human needs the most, which is transportations. Yeah, and right now in this like quick pace, fast-paced world, everyone wants their package to be sent quick, and like easy way to do everything. So, including sending packages. So I'm gonna give out some of top logistics company around the world. So. The first one is United Parcel Service. So this is the largest package delivery organization in the world. It transports at least 19 million documents and packages every single business day, and it to at least 220 countries. So this is by the use of a fleet of about 114,000 carriers together with 665 aircraft. So the company does package delivery, freight forwarding, and logistics. The second one is FedEx. So the company has a number of subsidiaries that have done a good job to make the company be one of the top 20 logistics companies in the world in 2017. So FedEx Express unit takes the #1 slot as the best express transportation provider with a delivery rate of at least 3.5 million packages per day to at least 220 countries using 57,000 cars and 650 aircraft. Wow. And the third one is Japan Railways Group, JR. So JR consists of 6 highly ranked companies, including Hokkaido Railway Company, East Japan Railway Company, Japan Freight Railway Company, West Japan Railway Company, Kyushu Rail Company, and the Central Japan Rail Company. It is the largest railway logistics group in the world. And the fourth one is DHL Express. So DHL is a German Deutsche Post subsidiary. So it has the capacity to deliver packages to around 120,000 locations in the world and serves about 220 countries. So the company offers express delivery operations, supply chain management, as well as freight forwarding services. So those are the examples of top logistics company around the world. And for the next segment, I'm going to invite a company who works around that, but instead bringing up the concept of delivering happiness. Yeah, delivering happiness. Curious about that? Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned on Face to Face. Hello, smart viewers, welcome back to Face with me, William. And as I promised on the previous segment, as I discussed about, quite several examples of top logistics company around the world, I'm here bringing you example of it, but in Indonesia. So without further ado, they are, yeah, from Paxel. Paxel, who is quite the example of, a business around logistics. Brian, Brian, maybe you can share with us, the recent activities that you do lately around Paxel.
Yeah. Recent activities.
Yeah.
Okay. First of all, thank you for having us on the show. We're extremely honored, and it's a privilege to be here. We started actually for public service starting in December, and so we've been around 7 months, and we're quickly expanding our coverage area into other cities as well. So just to give you a background, our primary product right now is a same-day service. So we offer 8-hour guaranteed services anywhere in Jabodetabek. So that's a 90-kilometer distance between Bogor to North Jakarta, and Tangerang to Bekasi is about 75 kilometers. So if anyone would send anything from 10 a.m., they would receive it by 6 p.m. And so that's where we are right now. We've also recently opened Bandung, so people can also enjoy, buying from Kopi Sujiwa or one of those favorite foods that they have for only pretty much 25,000 rupiah for same-day service. And I guess that's more around recent activities.
Oh, yeah, and it's all done by your so-called happiness hero.
Happiness
right?
heroes, absolutely. That's why we have this gentleman. His name is Mas Soleh. Mas Soleh is not a courier for us. He is what we call a happiness hero. Yeah. So that is important for us because it's not about function, because we serve with heart, not about just serving, mengantarkan barang, from one place to another. Yeah, exactly. So, and this is done by our happiness heroes. That's correct.
Yeah, and talk about like the establishment of Paxel. What evokes you to start a logistic company? And
thank you for that question. The biggest, I guess, thing in our mind right now is that 24% of GDP is spent on logistics, right, across the nation. And compare that to China, which is about 14%, and Japan at around 8%, right? And with that kind of situation, it means that the country as a whole, every corporation, as well as you and I, right, have to pay that amount of money for logistics costs, right? That means that, for example, a farmer in Kupang that sells his avocados is forced to sell it at 5,000 rupiah per kilo to the local wholesaler, right? Whereas locally here in Jakarta, people like maybe me, you, and most citizens here will buy it at 55,000 per kilo, all right? And the main reason why the farmer in Kupang can't sell to the consumer in Jakarta is because his products is perishable, it's fresh, right? Speed is key. Speed is important. But because of there is no proper link or that is can sufficiently cover this product, he can't make more money, right? So that's why our vision is basically not to be the logistics company, but to be a customer-centric tech company that wants to have social impact through Antarkan Kebaikan, which is our hashtag, by the way. Right, so that's basically the main reason that keeps us excited, and how do we know whether we've accomplished this vision? First of all, very simple, very basic, is when you or I no longer need to worry about when we send a package to Manokwari or to Jayapura, right? I mean, think about it. You still worry, when you want to send something to your relatives, let's say, in Balikpapan, is it going to get there safely? Is it going to get there on time, right? Many people in different countries take that for granted. But here in Indonesia, we're still at that basic level, right? Even in Jakarta, you don't even know whether something's going to arrive the next day, right? Forget about outer islands, right? So that's kind of the first bar that we want to achieve. Right? Whereas peace of mind. Why? Because when there's trust, there's transparency, guess what? There's less friction. When there's less friction and more trust, guess what? Less cost, right? So the second bar is that we believe with e-commerce right now, this whole world is going to be a borderless world. That's the world that we live in.
So
right?
There's no distance between us.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So when we see it that way, we know that, hey, until every Indonesian is able to buy anything from anywhere and sell to anywhere, that's pretty much where we, as Paxel, are driven towards and motivated towards.
Oh, yeah. What are does the happiness here have some kind of code of conduct or specific style?
Absolutely. I mean, we share a fundamental philosophy within Paxel, right? So They spend about 4.5 days of training and orientation with us. So in that training, the first 1.5 to 2 days is it's like a spiritual retreat. So we talk about, we love our God. What does that mean when we say we love our God, right? It means that, number one, God created us to serve others, right? To use what we have, our talents and our gifts, right? To serve other people, right? So service is not about being a servant, right? Service is about doing what God created us and designed us to do. And to serve others with heart is the most noble thing that you can do. So do not see yourself as the bottom of the society, where that's what unfortunately other people feel, right? When you're a courier or an ojol, you're some guy on the street that nobody cares about, right? So for us, that's really important. So once they understand that, they get that, then we move on to the next thing, which is we love our nation. That's why we have the Indonesian flag here, right? Because, hey, guess what, guys? Remember that story I told you about that avocado farmer in Kupang, right? At 5,000 kilograms per kilogram? Because we're able to send anywhere in Jakarta right now between 4 to 6 hours, right? What we did was we picked it up at the airport, these avocados, right? We packed it, we labeled it at like early in the morning, right? And we got it to all of our consumers' doorsteps in Jakarta before noon, right? Because avocados, again, are perishable, right? But because of that, we basically now, even with all the costs of air cargo and our costs from the airport and all of that, packing and all that stuff to the consumer, minus all of that, he's making now 15,000 rupiah per kilogram.
So that's bringing the advantage to the farmers also.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, now this guy has 3 times the amount of income to invest in family education, his home, his health, his wife, etc., etc. Right? So I tell him, this is how you love your nation. This is how you serve it, right? Guess what? That farmer, imagine how many more farmers we can help. So that's really the second thing.
Okay, so the discussion and conversation is getting interesting, but we're going to have to take a little break, so stay tuned on Face to Face. Hello, smart viewers. Welcome back to Face with me, William. And here we have our guest for today's episode, Brian and Soleh from Paxel. And we're gonna play a little game just to spice things up a little bit. So the idea of the game is to like a charade. So there are like 6 sentences that you can guess by me guessing through body language. So we're gonna start the timer for the games. Okay. So the first one is
You are running because you are not on time? Late?
Yeah.
Late?
Yeah. Okay. Yay! The first one and the second one. Okay.
What is that? You're swimming, you're looking something, you're shocked, you are afraid, you're watching a movie, you're watching a horror movie.
Yeah, okay.
Is that it?
Yeah. Okay. And the third one.
Mm-hmm. You are delivering a package for me?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay,
right.
You got that 3 correct. Yeah. Okay, the next one.
Me. helmet. What? Angel? What? Helmet, angel. He's putting on his hat, cap. What is that, man?
He always like a bald head.
Oh my gosh. He always like a bald head? Is that what you said?
Yeah, yeah. And the fifth one, yeah, the fifth one.
Okay.
Okay.
Your shoes stink, your feet stink?
Yeah.
Is that right? You need to wear some deodorant or... Oh, shine your shoes?
No,
No.
like
Shoes? What? Running faster? What? Wet?
my shoes are so dirty.
Oh, my shoes are so dirty. Oh my god.
Okay, and the last one.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, the last one.
Fishing. For fishing. What? Catching a fish.
Yeah.
Is that it?
So,
And then you eat it. Oh. You catch
yeah,
a
just yeah.
catch a fish and you reel it in. And then you're like celebrating because you got sushi or what?
Yeah, I think he got the answer. Yeah, I catch a fish when I go fishing. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah. So you got around 4 correct, I think.
4 out of 5.
Yeah, 4 or 5. Yeah, okay.
It's not bad. It's not bad. I should have brought my daughter here. She'd probably done better.
Sure. Okay, yeah. So
Alright.
that's the game. Yeah, we continuing our talk show, a little bit, yeah, conversation, and you know, like for Sol, yeah, we can share about like why you join Paxel and what the difference between other company. Yeah.
Bagi saya di Paxel ada sesuatu yang menurut saya menarik dibandingkan yang lain.
Oh.
Yang itu bentuknya adalah berbuat kebaikan. Ini yang saya lihat jarang dimiliki yang lain. Saya bertemu dengan orang-orang baik seperti Pak Brian yang punya tujuan yang sama, berbuat kebaikan untuk banyak orang. Itu yang salah satu hal yang utama yang menjadikan saya ingin bergabung bersama Paxel.
Oh, so it's about like sharing kindness.
Exactly.
Like that.
So we have a hashtag called Antarkan Kebaikan, which is pretty much the label right here, right? It's about delivering kindness and delivering goodness, right? What that means is basically where it comes from is because we're so grateful with, again, the stuff and the blessings that God has given us, right? We need to be able to use that for the benefit of other people, right? And so it's not about what am I getting out of it, but what am I doing to help others and bless others.
Are there like any ideas that you got, any like ideas that improvement that you got from customers, like maybe they recommend another type of features or something, like in the...
Oh yeah.
Like
I love customer problems because it gives me a lot of ideas for innovation.
Yeah.
Right? They basically say, well, first of all, Paxel should be nationwide. We're like, yes, we're definitely working on that. Second, as an e-commerce buyer, I really want, my change of address on the fly. So right now I'm at the office at this time. Guess what? Now I want it at a different time at my home, right? So, I think ultimate flexibility, in addition to obviously convenience and simplicity, which is the 3 things we always think about when we're designing our product, is crucial.
Are there any like personal experience maybe from Sol, like dealing with customers who give like other ideas, something like that?
Ide-ide baru dari customer,
Yeah.
pas ketemu.
Like
Biasanya,
suggestions or...
Ya, kalau ketika pick up barang atau ngantar, biasanya mereka ketika itu bilang ke kita, saya sangat baru pertama kali ini gitu loh, melihat pelayanan dari seorang kurir yang luar biasa. Biasanya ketika mereka terima barang atau mengantar barang, hanya seperti itu, jadi seperti mengambil dan mengantar. Kalau kita nggak beda. Jadi kalau kita bertemu dengan mereka seperti kita sedang berteman kepada mereka. Jadi kita seperti halnya antar teman. Jadi suasananya begitu hangat jadi antara kami dengan customer itu. Biasanya mereka yang mengucapkan kata-kata itu misalnya yang sering kita
so
dengar.
that's like
Thank you,
bringing
Soli.
up close and personal, something like
Yeah,
that.
our goal is to create intimacy
Yeah.
between our hero and our customers, right? So that they feel such a huge ownership of this customer, because they have a relationship. He goes there maybe 3-4 times a week, right? And it's always the same 2 or 3 guys that the customer is always meeting, right? So then, yeah, I hope that that builds the trust and builds the bond for our customers to use us even more for other reasons as well.
Are there any like improvements that you can share with smart viewers? Like any upcoming projects or something in the future related to Paxel that you can share?
Yeah, I mean, our big breakthroughs are definitely coming. I mean, just for us, right now, obviously the priorities is expanding to other coverage areas, and at the same time, maintaining our high quality of standards of service as we expand, as we grow, and as we scale up, even in Jabodetabek and Bandung. Because I think where we are right now is thankfully being appreciated by customers, especially ladies, and when they order their makeup. They love it when they get it within 8 hours. And you don't want to stand between a lady and their beauty. They will kill you.
They want it like right away.
Exactly. They will kill you. So that's really our focus right now, our priority. Yeah.
What are you hoping for Paxel in the near future? What are you hoping to customers and to Indonesia as a whole?
Right. We, again, back to the flexibility and all of that, convenience and simplicity, we really hope that the customer is able to fully experience our product, right? Because we've built in so much features on real-time tracking, on when the customer is receiving a package, they are being photographed and you sign, right? So you know exactly who received it and when, right? And also the ability for a sender to change pickup times when they want, and they can book it up to 1 week in advance. Right?
So also what's differentiated?
Absolutely, absolutely. And of course, we stand by our guarantee of 8 hours delivery. So if it's late, we refund it directly to our customers. So you don't have to go through the hassle of calling, and you don't have to go through the hassle of making the complaints. Exactly.
So thank you so much, Brian and Sole, also as happiness hero for sharing with us like the benefits, like the experience that you got from Paxel that's different from any other service. Okay, so we hope that by this episode smart viewers can get inspired, maybe wanna start up a business in related to delivering happiness to others. Be sure to check out another episode of Face to Face at the same channel and also the same day and time. Until then, I'm William Riali signing off. Bye bye.